Jerry, and we are your new executive couple for Chicagoland. We just wanted to introduce ourselves quickly and share our vision with you.
Yeah, so this is our son August. First off, he'll probably be in a lot of videos. He's 2 months old. We're members of St. Mary Immaculate Parish in Plainfield. We were encountered in August of 2014, and we also have 2 younger daughters. Annalise is 5, Avery Lynn is 2 years old. So that's a little about us. We'll get to know you all more through our videos and meeting a lot of you hopefully very soon.
And I'm Father Jerry Riva. I have been on leadership here for a number of years, and I've gone through a number of couples. I was ordained in 1968. I've been a priest for 47 years plus, retired for 3 years, but I really continue to work with Marriage Encounter, and I love it. I was encountered in 2001, and I made my deeper in 2007 and started giving weekends. And it's a pleasure for me to be able to work with our new leaders, Tony and Annette. And so they're going to share their vision with you now.
So we want to start with just a small story to kind of lead into it, and we'll go from there. So every Sunday morning, a man went for a jog around the park near his house. There was a lake near it, and in one corner of the park, he would see the same elderly woman at the water's edge with a small cage sitting beside her. One Sunday, the curiosity got the best of him, so he stopped jogging. He walked over to her, and as he got closer, he realized that the metal cage was in fact a small trap. There were 3 turtles, unharmed, slowly walking around the base of the trap. She had a 4th turtle in her lap, and she was carefully scrubbing it off with a spongy brush. Said, "Hello?" Said, "I see you here every Sunday morning. If you don't mind my nosiness, I'd love to know what you're doing with these turtles." She smiled and said, "I'm cleaning off their shells." Anything on a turtle's shell, like algae or scum, reduces the turtle's ability to absorb heat and impedes its ability to swim. It can also corrode and weaken the shell over time. "Wow, that's really nice of you," said the man. She went on, "I spend a couple of hours each Sunday morning relaxing by this lake and helping these little guys out. It's my own small way to make a difference." "But don't most freshwater turtles live their whole lives with algae and scum hanging on from their shells?" he asked. He said, "Yep, sadly they do," the woman replied. He scratched his head and said, "Well then, don't you think your time could be better spent? I mean, I think your efforts are kind and all, but there are freshwater turtles living in lakes all over the world. And 99% of these turtles don't have a kind person like you to help them clean off their shells. So no offense, but how exactly are your localized efforts here truly make a difference?" The woman giggled aloud and then looked down at the turtle in her lap, scrubbed off the last piece of algae from its shell, and she said, "Sweetie, if this little guy could talk, he'd tell you I just made all the difference in the world."
This story is how we view Worldwide Marriage Encounter right now, as a ministry where couples and religious are given the tools that empower them to love. Our vision for Worldwide Marriage Encounter over the next 2 years is to grow the movement so that Marriage Encounter becomes a strong force behind love and action in the world. Our role as an executive couple is to inspire and empower the movement with our hearts open to God and His plan. We hope to encourage a culture of fun where we are all using God's gifts that He's given us to work smarter, not harder, towards changing the world, and not only as individual couples and religious as loving others, but as one powerful movement of God's love.
So, as you can see, we're about done here because he's about done. So, we look forward to meeting a lot of you very soon, and hopefully all of you at some time within our 2 years here. So, from all of us, thank you for watching, and we hope to do this hopefully once a month and get to know all of you a lot more as we travel along this journey together.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.